discuss about a very important topic of the syllabus, and that is financing of education. Now, when we talk about the financing of education, the most important thing that has always been questioned in every society is that who should pay for the educational programs? Why is it that only parents are paying for it? Why is it that only the government is paying for it? Or why is it the responsibility of the employers to pay for it? Right? So that has always been a question, that when we are talking about the financing of education, who actually should pay for the education, right? So what happened in the principles of economics and the industry and trade, there was one thing that was argued, and finally we reached to a conclusion that it should be the responsibility of three sets of people, right? Or you could say it should be the responsibility of three agencies, right? The first one is the society, or you could say the state government or the central government. The second one is the parents or the family that should take care of the finances of the education. And the third one is the employers, right? So all three of them should equally take charge on the financing of education. That was something that was taken into consideration. So when I talk about the first one is the financing through the government or the central government. So what we started doing, in fact, every government, what they have started doing is that they have started creating a budget for financing of education, right? In that, what they have done, they've started allocating the money or the percentage. Like now we have 6% of the GDP that is being allocated to the education sector. So the government was asked to allocate some amount for the education sector, right? And then that education sector is taken care of by the government, right? They develop the infrastructure, they develop they develop the organizations that take care of the education. They develop the universities, right? So that was under the government, okay? The second agency is the parents, right? We say that the parents should finance the education, which of course begins, right, the moment the child is in the age group of 3 years or 4 years, when we put him in the play school, right? So that financing of education is done by the parents. So the financial resources of the parents, that play a role. The willingness of the parents, very important. That plays a role, right? That whether they are so willing to put their child for education. Then the educational background of the parents, again, very important thing, right? That, from the background that I come from, in the future, will I want my children also to get the same educational background? So the background of the parents also matters, right? These are the three things. Then the third point that is there is the financing of education by the employers. Now, when I say the employers, the one thing that comes to my mind is the research and development, the training of the employees, right? So the employers should invest in the training of the employees. Employers should invest in the researches and developments. And more the frequent, more the changes you can expect, right? So the employers also play a very important role when we talk about the financing of education. So basically, there are three agencies. The first one is the government. The second one is the parents, and the third one is the